Hi everyone, Katrina Johnson again from CATS. I wanted to share with you some information I got from a webinar this time that I went to all about the NDIS. Now this webinar was particularly focused on providing tips for carers and people with disabilities in going into the NDIS. Now they had on this, they had a panel of people, they had a service provider, they had someone from the NDIA, and what I really liked is that they had a parent with her adult son there. And the tip I want to share with you, and what I got as the best, most takeaway information, was what the mum had to say about her experience with the NDIA and the tips that she gives other family members. And she had 3 tips. And her first tip was paperwork. And she was quick to say, you know, we don't like paperwork, it's painful, we're sick of it, we get a lot of it. But she said, going into the NDIA and having a planning meeting, you do need to be meticulous about your paperwork. You need to know that you're going into a meeting with someone who does not know you or your son or daughter with a disability. And you need to be able to leave there knowing that those people do have a good understanding of your son or daughter. So paperwork. Her second tip was goals. And her tip with goals was you need to think future. You need to think beyond survival in the now to the future, and you need to have dreams and aspirations and dream a little bit big or bigger than what you have already perhaps been doing. The third tip that I thought was really good that she has was about knowing who it is that you are going to have around you or would like to have around you to implement the plan. And what she said about that I thought was really good. She said that when you're looking at people to help you implement the plan, whether it be your informal support networks or more formally service providers, she said passion. You want to be working with people who share the passion about the future for you, the son or daughter with a disability. The second thing she said is they need to believe, they need to actually really believe that these things are possible and want to work with you to make them possible. The other thing she said is you want to be able to work with them. You want to know that they can be collaborative, that they're team players, and that you're all working towards a common goal and together on something. And know the goals. She said really get it, making sure that they understand and they know what the goals are. So they were the 3 tips that she had, and out of the whole webinar I felt that that was probably the best takeaway information for families and people with disabilities. Now I believe that webinar is going to be made available, and I'll share that on Facebook when it does become more widely available. In the meantime, don't forget that CATS has a free ebook for families called the NDIS and You, and it's just a quick overview of the NDIS, and at the end there we've got a page of tips of what families and people with disabilities can start to do now to get themselves NDIS ready. So you can access that through our Facebook page and one of our recent blogs on the NDIS. So that's all for me for today. Longer than I anticipated, but I hope it was a little bit helpful or useful, and I'll look forward to the next time we meet. Thanks. Bye.